Hi, welcome to another episode of What's With That? Today I want to talk about people who refuse to get their pets spayed or neutered, specifically dogs and cats. I just picked my puppy up today after she got spayed. She's a little bit calmer now today, probably because she's still being worn off of drugs. Here she is. Hey, puppy. See, you're okay. Yes, hello. So I have a few friends who asked me why we decided to get her fixed. Number one, it was in the contract when we adopted her from Yakima Valley Pet Rescue. Generally, anywhere you adopt a rescued animal, they either have them fixed when you adopt them or request proof that in form of a prepaid receipt that you will get them fixed. Yes, hello. So I have a few friends who refuse to get their animals fixed, and one in particular has a pit bull. And I have nothing against pit bulls. I think they're great dogs, and it's all in how you breed them. Or it's all in how you raise them. And if you raise the dog to be a mean dog, this stands for any dog. I could raise Arai here, who's a husky, to be a mean dog, but I'm not going to. But anyway, she has a pit bull, and before I got my puppy fixed, she asked if I would breed my puppy with hers, and I'm like, well, no, that's completely against the point. There are way too many homeless dogs out there. If you go to Humane Society, it's filled with pit bulls. And, I seriously have nothing against pit bulls. I would have one if it was easier to get an apartment with them. But since, these shelters are filled with pit bulls, I think it's a good idea to get your pit bull fixed. Because you don't want your dog to have a bunch of little mini pit bulls and then, oh, hello. Sorry. And then have them all end up in a shelter. That's a horrible life for a dog. So, get your animal fixed. You don't want your animal to end up in a pet shelter or in a ditch somewhere. Because that happens too. So, keep this cute face from going into the shelter. She won't go. She's mine. Mwah. Woo. Take advice from Bob Barker. That's really funny that his last name is Barker, and he always says, have your pet spayed or neutered. Anyways, it's a good idea to have your pet spayed or neutered. One, it calms them down. Two, well, sometimes. Depends on the dog, really. Two, it keeps you from having to deal with a bunch of little mini dogs who can be obnoxious, and it saves you the trouble of having to find them all homes if you can't keep them all, and it keeps them out of the shelter, and there's a million more reasons why you should have your pet fixed. One, it keeps male dogs from being aggressive. It helps them be less aggressive. And especially if you have an aggressive breed dog like a pit bull or a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd, get those dogs fixed, because it's harder for those dogs to find homes. I'm not saying make pit bulls, German Shepherds, and Rottweilers go extinct or anything. They won't, but help with the overcrowdedness in shelters. Humane Society, you go down there and half of the pens are filled with pit bulls, and the other half are puppies that get adopted every day. When I got one of my dogs, Ryder, he was taken the first day just because he was a puppy. The first day puppies come available, they get homes. And, it takes months for these pit bulls to find homes, if they even do. And it's sad that 90% of pit bulls that go into shelters are just automatically put down because they know we're not going to find a home for this dog. And it's sad. And if I could, I'd take them all, but I live in a very, very small very small 1-bedroom apartment. So, I mean, maybe one of these days when I have millions and billions of dollars, I'll get, no, just kidding, never gonna get there. Anyway, that's all I have for you people today. Send me video responses and comments and emails and all that lovely stuff with what you think, and we'll see you later. Bye. Help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered.